Hey guys, I'm in the midst of a crisis, and yet this is the calmest I've ever felt. I have to tell you about this. This is something that is biblical, and yet many of us don't do this. As a matter of fact, a rich young ruler asked Jesus what it took to follow him, and he said, "Go, sell all your possessions, and then come and follow me." And he went away sad. Well, for years, I've held on to things that I thought were worth something to me, things that I thought, that would give me pleasure or give me some sense of joy, and none of it ever has. And so, here lately, I do have a crisis going on in my life. I don't want to talk about it. But what I do want to talk about is some of the things that I've been doing to get myself through this crisis. The first thing, and it should be the first thing any of us are doing, is we should be reading the Bible and we should be praying. But one thing that I had left out of that whole mix is listening to the Holy Spirit. The Holy Spirit gives you pushes, He gives you different things to think about and to do. And one of those things was to declutter. Well, as you can see here, I have a tote full of stuff that I have got out of my storage unit. I don't know if y'all can see that. But this right here, this was a license plate I had back in college when I was attending in Arkansas. I still have it. Many of the stuff in this tote and several other boxes I have here is just stuff I've collected for years. I collected a ton of Star Wars stuff. I love Star Wars. I love every bit of the movies. I've been in love with them since I first saw them. Yes, I was born the same year the original Star Wars came out, before it was titled A New Hope. But I just love Star Wars. And yet I took a whole, I don't know, probably a tote and 2 or 3 boxes worth of stuff to Half Price Books, sold it for little of nothing, way less than I ever paid for any of it. And I feel free. I feel free. So that's what I'm doing with the rest of this stuff. And I want to encourage you that if you've stocked up things over the years, things that you don't need, things that you haven't used in years, try giving a push out the door and fill the time that you used to spend worrying about that stuff or taking care of that stuff. Replace that time with praying, with listening to the Holy Spirit, and with reading the Bible. And I promise you, it will change your life. I am a changed man. Thank you so much. Take care. God bless.